McLan, welcome to part 2 of the Making Your Airsoft Guns Look Real. I know it's been a long time coming. Just honestly, I've been waiting for the weather to get nice. You can't see my window, but like I decided to just screw it and do it. Anyways, so there's some stuff in my previous video I know I did wrong. Like, you know, when I said suspension of reality, that's actually called suspension of disbelief. Obviously, my teacher taught me the wrong thing. And painting your tips isn't illegal. So yeah, that's that. It's illegal to sell them that way or something of that sort. Don't quote me on that. Look it up. Okay, so yeah. Alright, the title of this one, you know, how to not get shot by cops. Because on the first one, somebody said you should make a part 2, how to get shot by the cops. Well, as per your request, here is this, but I'm tweaking a little bit. So, the first step to not getting shot by the cops, per se, when you're using your black-tipped airsoft guns, is location. I mean, as you can see, I'm surrounded by trees. I mean, I'm in the middle of the sticks. That's where I live. So, I mean, that's not really an issue for me. I can run around on 23 acres with airsoft guns that look realistic and not worry about, you know, people getting upset with me because, you know, even if I did have a real gun, I mean, you can shoot guns out here anyways and not get in trouble for it. But some movies and some people, like, you know, some movies do require in the city limits if filming is what you're doing with your real looking airsoft guns. I have filmed inside city limits with airsoft guns with black tips, and I mean, what I had to do is just put up signs that said we're filming. I called the police actually, and I talked to them. Like I talked to one of the police officers, and said, "Hey, this is what I'm doing. We're gonna be using, you know, guns that look real, that they're actually fake. There's not gonna be any loud sounds, obviously. I have permission to be on that property. Just da 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 da." So, you know, just letting them know. Not only will they be like, you know, not giving them a heads up. They're like, okay, so now I know if somebody calls me and says there's people out there running around with guns, it's fake. That they like appreciate it a lot. Like they feel like you're really respecting them and the people around them. So that just earns you some points in the community, I guess. But there's always gonna be that person who sees you, and even if they clearly know that it's fake, they might still call the police. My cousin is a cop, and he had somebody call him because there were kids airsofting around where they could hear it or see it or something like that. So they called the police, and my cousin went up to him, and they had signs like, you know, quite a bit of ways from where they're actually airsofting that said "careful airsoftting," stuff like that. And when he got close, they all started yelling, "Person, person!" They took all their masks off, and they saw that it was a police officer. And like, "Oh crap, we're in trouble." And the officer said, "You guys are doing everything right. You know, keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna go talk to the person who called me." He said, "I understand your concern, like, but you mainly called me because you don't like what they're doing." And she didn't have anything to say because he called her out on it. So, anyways, call the cops and tell them what you're doing. And if you're in an area where people are gonna see you, call them or go knock on the door and say, "Hey, filming a movie. These aren't real guns. This is what's up. The police know. I have permission to be there." You know, all the same steps. And then keeping signs. And then for guns that you're not using, they make barrel caps and barrel condoms. Oh, there's wind. I gotta get inside now. There's wind. No, no. All right. As I was saying, when you're using guns, or when you have guns that you're not using at the moment, so if you're taking a break from airsofting, or you're not filming with that gun at the moment, you can put on barrel condoms or barrel plugs. They sell those online in airsoft stores. So, and obviously it's like a safety precaution. That way if you accidentally pull the trigger, the BB doesn't actually go anywhere. And then they can be used, like I said, they come in orange and yellow and stuff like that, and that just makes it kind of stand out, hey, it's a fake gun. That's everything. So be smart, mainly. I mean, in the previous video, there's a guy who put a huge comment that just explains everything. If you're gonna buy guns with orange tips and you paint it, I mean, that's you. Just don't be dumb. Honestly, that is, be smart and be considerate. That is like how to not get shot by the cops. That's all you gotta do. So, if you're making movies, you know, tell everybody what's going on. You're shooting a movie, you're airsofting, put up signs and stuff. Somebody stumbles across the area, be respectful, take the masks off. Say, hey, this is what's going on. You know, be nice, mainly. So yeah, be smart. Don't get shot by the cops. See you next time. Because I've filmed inside city limits. That bird is annoying.